Now for an update on all things entertainment, we've got some big news about a band that's getting back together. We've also got the Beam Homegrown that's announced their lineup, and it's filled to the brim with Kiwi classics. And also we're taking a look across the Tasman at how our directors are faring there. Mitch Hageman from New Zealand's Herald's entertainment reporter. You've been across all of this. What's the big news this morning?
Yeah, so it's been way too long, but Split Enz is regrouping. Neil and Tim Finn are getting the band back together and coming back for a massive show at Christchurch's Electric Avenue, which is, you can imagine my face when I woke up this morning and saw that news. That really took me by surprise.
This is, yeah, I'm a little agog myself. I had the privilege of catching up with some of those boys when they reformed Crowded House about 18 odd years ago for a Live Earth concert in Sydney. But I can just imagine there are people probably who are already talking to the boss this morning about arranging time off and booking flights and sorting that all out.
Oh yeah, I've already booked my leave. I mean, I saw Crowded House a couple of years ago when they, just after COVID actually, when they did their big tour around New Zealand, and it was just an incredible show. You know, Neil Finn has got one of the best voices in history, got one of the best catalogues, and him and his brother just make incredible music. And you know, this is going to be, I think, huge for Christchurch as well. This is, you know, Electric Avenue in itself sells out generally, so you can imagine that tickets will just be flying off the shelves for this.
They'd surely have to make it bigger. I mean, there'd be interest probably from across the ditch from this too.
I reckon too. So it is at Hagley Park. It is over 2 days. I mean, that's not even the start of the lineup. I mean, there's for the younger generation. Should I call myself the younger generation? Yes, 27. Dom Dollar, huge, massive electronic act. He is, you know, making waves all around the world, selling out Las Vegas clubs and stadiums and things like that. So you've got on that side as well as a massive draw card for plenty of other people too.
Right, and that one sort of jumps slightly ahead of the other one you were here to talk to us about this morning, which is the Homegrown.
Yeah, no shortage of great Kiwi music on the cards, Garth. There's going to be the return of 660, who we love, you know, great
Feels
crowd
like they
pleaser.
never went away.
No. I mean, they
been a bit quiet.
They've been a little bit quiet. They did a little bit of a smaller tour at the start of the.
That's right. They're around in four squares and things, and turning up in places like Dargaville and Great Barrier Island.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. So now they're, I guess, going to, excuse the pun, back to their roots, I guess, and doing a big homegrown reunion. I mean, plenty of other great acts going in there. There's
bit of super groove, I think.
Super groove. If you're a old school rocker, people like Dragon, and if you like drum and bass, there's Lee Matthews. So
bit of Devil Skin if you don't mind a bit of heavy metal.
Oh, I love a bit of Devil Skin. Can't go wrong with Devil Skin.
Yeah, can't go. I think my first concert might have been Metallica at the Logan Campbell Centre in 1989.
Are you going to this one here?
I better get some advice from home about whether I can break away for that one. Look, I guess that's great that we've got some attractions happening here, but we've also got a bit of a worrying trend that you've picked up on with the film industry, the screen industry, and people just basically saying, hey, we've had enough here, we need to look for greener pastures. Is that the guts?
Yeah, there's a bit of an issue at the moment due to a couple of reasons. There's been a bit of a downtrend in work, and there's not enough funding in the film industry, so directors are going, well, where is the most work? And seems to be Australia and the rest of the world. But there's this funny thing at the moment with copyright law, and it's something that directors have been trying to change for a long time. And essentially, what works there is they have moral rights to their work here, but they don't have economic rights. Yeah. So the extent to what they can profit off these films in the future is non-existent. You know, we don't have residual systems, we don't have things like that here, which is so there's just no draw card to keep directors here to, you know, so they're just pushing to get a fair go, really. And it's not, they're saying it's not about ego, it's not about us having all these, you know, rights and that. It's just really getting a fair shot, really, and getting what we're worth.
Nice place to live, but you wouldn't want to work there.
No.
All right. Thanks very much for all of that, Mitch Hageman, entertainment reporter with the NZ Herald. All that and more, I'm sure we'll be hearing lots more about Split Enz coming up.